Alright, hello, what's going on, guys? So, the damnedest thing, right? You have to pardon me if I'm nibbling on some apples between stuff, because as you can tell, I'm all decked out in work gear because I'm not in a super hurry. I can drive there in a second. I can just hang out in the parking lot for a minute. But, I had to make a video today, and it's the damnedest thing because I literally had made like 3 videos now that I've not been able to upload because, I don't know, my phone's corrupting the stuff or whatever. Like the last one that I had on there was talking about KindMaster, and I deleted that because I don't know if that was causing a problem or something, but like all of the files would have a picture of like a broken picture, so it's just like I wasn't able to upload shit, and it's just like it sucks because I had a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about. But even one of them I had dedication enough where I was just like I was getting stormed on, like literally it was just like pelting me with rain, and I just kept going because I'm like, you guys are worth it, right? For all the nobody who watches these videos. Not yet, but we'll get back to that, right? So geez, out of all the shit, what did I want to talk about? You know what? I'll go back to what I was going to talk about today, earlier. I was watching some really cool videos on my way to the grocery store, and that's usually my routine. Like, I go from my house and back and forth to work, essentially. I just listen to audiobooks, watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. And more specifically, when I'm going back from the grocery store, which I go to every single day, and on my small commute from there, I usually make a video. So, one of the things I felt that I should make a video about is, how do you know what kind of content you're going to make? Let's see if we can rephrase that. What do you do if you don't know what the heck to talk about? So, some of the things that the guy was talking about on the video kind of inspired me. And that's kind of what got me to this point where I was thinking I was going to make a video about this. And so long story short, you're not able to... What the fuck? My car is making a ruckus. I'm going to have to put this damn thing in there. It's obviously not working. So you want to do something because you understand the content on a daily basis is really good, right? I'm just turning this shit off. I can't deal with that. I don't know why that's fucking making a ruckus, but I'm going to stop that shit right now. You gotta have daily content, so setting aside the time is one thing, right? You gotta do it, so you do it. And that's kind of like the whole purpose of this. It's just like, well, I can't just be dicking around and not, one day getting to it. So, I figured I'd start getting in the habit, and the whole ploy was, hey, I don't really care, I don't have to edit it, like do anything really fancy, for these ones, because I'm just talking about, like, what the hell I'm trying to do to progress the business and stuff, right? And I was starting to think along the path of, you can't keep just providing, for people to actually be engaged, you gotta provide some kind of content that they're gonna either find enjoyable or educational or so forth. And I used to do stuff that was like more educational back in the day. So I was thinking, like, it makes sense if whatever the issues I end up having, I figured a lot of people would probably have those same issues. So I would just go ahead, and as I figure those things out, I would just go and tell you how I had the solution for them. Kind of like with the whole KindMaster video, right? Like, I had a problem with, I wasn't able to edit the video in the YouTube app, so I had to find an alternative, and that was a pretty bad review I did. I should have probably prepped that a little bit better, but hey, that's the fun of it, right? So one of the things I was thinking about today was just like, well, crap, I didn't really have a topic for coming up with anything right off the bat. And I was thinking, well, a lot of people, what they don't do is they don't really get a new, fresh stream of information inside of their head all the time. Because you are a reflection of the things that you study, right? So, if you don't study anything, well, then you're shit out of luck pretty much. But, fuck. As I was saying before, in the video that got deleted, people like to watch, sports and stuff, and just hang out, watch a football game or whatever, but unless you're going to be doing a very special video series about sports, or you have like a betting ring or something with that, or, it's part of your profession, you're not going to get too far from having that information inside of you. I hate to say it, we have a lot of guilty pleasures and stuff we just like to do. It's not all about a final end game kind of deal. But to be fair, you're going to run out of ideas really quickly if you don't keep putting new stuff in your head. And some people really get excited about certain things. Like if you're a super keen expert on like Game of Thrones or some shit, I've never seen it once. But if you're into that kind of stuff and you look for the details, you still got to really study it and say something that's going to be compelling enough, or at least give your opinion or something about it. But I find that when I'm watching videos about things I'm trying to figure out, it's usually a wealth of knowledge, because I'll listen to like endless TED Talks, I'll listen to endless tutorial videos, people talking. Like today, the guy had a hour-long video just talking about how to make a video appealing. And I don't do a lot of those stuff, so that's kind of why there's aren't getting views. But I'm going to get to that point where I optimize. Probably next month I'll start really focusing on that. But for understanding what you want to write about or you want to talk about, you really have to constantly get a new source of information so you have something to spark that intuition. Or that inspiration, I should say. Because a lot of people feel like if they're not inspired, they can't do anything, which is complete bullshit, because it's not about being inspired. It's about being able to just do what you set out to do, right? So, I have to go, that's what I'm saying. Time's limited in these little car rides, and I have even less time now that I'm heading to work from break time. But that's all I wanted to say. Moral of today's story is make sure that you're always putting something valuable inside of your head. Because when you fill it with bullshit, you're going to get bullshit out of it, and you're going to expel bullshit. To be more clear, I should say, you're just going to talk about bullshit. That's the end of it. You're not going to have any real depth to the conversation, especially if you haven't done it for years. You're just going to be talking about the same bullshit no one wants to hear after a while. And super valuable. I mean, just pick up a book once in a while. Listen to audiobooks. Listen to podcasts even nowadays. Those are really more popular. And the hell with just listening to music. Fuck all that. It's just like, why are you listening to music? Is it just because it's on? It's more entertainment than, talk radio or whatever? Fuck it. Just listen to some audiobooks, man. You've got some serious time that you could be learning it up in your car and stuff, but you just listen to bullshit. So, alright, that's all I got. And I guess in terms of the actual business and stuff that I'm working on, quick updates. I started putting all these videos on my website because I figured, hey, why wasn't I doing this to begin with, So I made them all like little blogs, even if I didn't have a lot of information, because it would be really good for SEO stuff. But I wanted to talk about this because, sometimes you end up losing your information and you just gotta say, fuck it, I gotta do it again. Whatever. I mean, it's lost. Oh well. But still want to keep up with my daily videos, so I just got to do it. But hey, hope you all the best, and take care.